So there I was, resetting Minecraft worlds. I'm not going for a personal best or even trying to beat the game. I'm literally just looking for interesting seeds to use for no particular reason. So, anyways, I load into this world and it has a buried treasure which I'm able to find fairly easily. Now, I'm not one to look a gift buried treasure in the mouse. We're keeping that in. Blooper. Look, a buried treasure in the mouth, like gift horse. I'm gonna move on. Um, we play a speedrunnable seed. Okay, I was trying to be serious. We get our tools. We gather wood. We make our stuff. I haven't been like playing. I haven't been speedrunning a lot, so I'm not very locked in. My skills are not very refined. I managed to fail to put my boat down and take a little dip in the water there. We head over to this ravine that I see, and it happens to be a magma ravine, which turns out to be fairly deep. We gather our flint. Um, every time it feels like every time I try the fastest way of making a portal in a magma ravine, the 2x1 portal, I mess it up, and it really gets to me. And since my mechanics are not refined, I'm not going for PP. I go for the L shape portal, which is slightly slower. That's just where my speedrunning is at right now. I am not a refined speedrunner, um, and I'm not trying to be right now. So here we are in the Nether. We just spawned in a bastion. This is a housing bastion. It is the best bastion. It's also really scary here. This is wet housing. There's lava all over the floor. I'm trying to make a safe bridge to get these piglins across to the trading area, and I'm being shot at, and somehow I only get hit twice there. The piglins have terrible aim. We pull off the root. I notice that there's also a mob spawner somewhere. Here I get shot. I couldn't tell you how I got shot there. My best guess is I got shot from someone below and somehow it knocked me forwards because there's no way someone behind me could have shot me. There was no one there. Maybe it was a ghost piglin trying to take revenge and not quite succeeding. Um, I very specifically remember what I was thinking at this point in the run because I was definitely freaking out at this point, being like, "What is going on? This is action like pace. Hello." Um, Very specifically remember reminding myself, "Look, literally anything can go wrong at this point. Any number of things can go wrong. Let's just make the assumption." That we're not gonna get the trades that we want, and the speedrun is gonna die here because now's not a good time for freaking out. And if it doesn't do that, then it'll probably be bad blaze rates, or it will just go wrong in the end game. I'm trying to sort my inventory there, and I throw out my fish. I throw out my food. Whoops, my bad. Just a little funny detail there. I do a bit of a silly. I go see that there's still plenty of gold to be traded, so I'm like, right, we need to. That chest that I checked was bad. There wasn't much stuff in there. We need to go up to get the chests upstairs. I need to pyrate to find out where the fortress is. I figure out that it's okay. It's out the front of the bastion there. Go and set this pearl hang. As I set the pearl hang, that ghast spawns. I'm really scared that the pearl's going to hit the ghast and I'm going to fall to my death. It doesn't, fortunately. We're all good. There's a skeleton there as well. Here, I placed those blocks there to block that piglin's line of sight. If piglins can't see you, they don't notice that you're robbing them, which is hilarious. So that's a fun little thing to just like loot the chest slightly faster. I don't have to put myself into a hole or anything like that to protect myself from the piglins. Just place some blocks. I go down. The trades are done. I pause for way too long here because I'm seeing that my trades aren't very good. I know I've got everything that I could possibly have, but I still pause there, but reluctant to leave on the vague hope that maybe piglins will be like, "Oh, whoops, sorry, I forgot your pearl trade. Let me get that for you." That's not how piglins work. At this point, I'm like, rats. Can't see the fortress. I have no idea where to go. Um, I'm like, don't want to use my pearls because I have so few of them. I'm like, well, I kind of have to. Let's keep going. Take a bit of extra damage there. There's this Hoglin here who comes up to attack me. I'm pretty sure I should be going off to my left here because I've already moved off to the right, so it's more likely the fort is off to my left. But given that I can't see anything, I just have to pyrate again. It's 9 chunks. I go the opposite direction where I think it is and increase my render distance because the chunk border there is closer. It's a smart little thing that I did. And we chuck another pearl because what else am I going to do? I'm not going to swim over there. But we're down to 15 pearls and we also have quite low string and we only have like 13 obsidian. So yeah, this run isn't looking very good. At this point I'm realizing, well actually no, actually I don't realize it at this point, but nothing's happening and things get hectic later on, so I'm going to explain it now. Because of the wall that I've had to go around and the limited amount of pearls, there's no way that I can go back to the housing bastion to go back through my original portal to do double travel, which so I'm going to have to blind travel and just pray, and there's just no way that works, especially when I have low pearls to throw. Like once I've blinded, I can't then use pearls to travel to wherever the stronghold is faster. I arrive on the blaze spawner. This is where the run can die because bad rates. I craft up glowstone and string to see that I only have 6 explosives, and I decide to mine out the spawner. Given my low pearl count, I probably should have blaze bedded because I would still had 5 explosives, which if you're doing a 1 cycle, that's fine. And given the low pearl count, there's just no way that I'm going to be going for a 0 cycle. But I'd make a weird split second decision and decide to mine out the spawner. At this point, I don't notice my fire res running out, and I nearly die as I get smacked by a blaze, and then nearly die again when a wither skeleton sneaks up on me. Whoopsie. So we have these 3 blazes here that I'm killing. All 3 of them drop rods, and suddenly I am leaving the fortress. Going to my blind. I hit F3 plus C to bring up Ninja Brain Bot to show me where a good blind location is, which I didn't need to do because it's the location that I need to be going to do is 150 150. Every speedrunner knows 150 150. I didn't need to do that, but I'm so Ninbot coded. But yeah, we blind at 7:45, which is crazy, and I do actually have my mic on, so I'm going to shut up for a bit and let Live Mousy give you some reactions to this blind travel. No. That's not. No! Please. Exposed. That's it there. Can I 0? I think I have 6. Go for it. Yeah. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's pause for a second and take a look inside the mind of Mousy during this moment. I did not want to go for this 0 cycle. I wanted to find any reason not to attempt this 0 cycle. I've never been on sub 10 pace before. I'm losing my mind at this point. This is crazy. But I also know if I don't attempt the 0 cycle, I will regret it. So, with everything on the line, here goes nothing. Oh no. No. Damn. That would have actually been sub 10. Oh my gosh. It's that one misclick. I think I had it. So there we have it. My mouse wasn't quite positioned correctly.